I'm your presenter, Narissa Bostwick. On the local scene, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Tourism, Dr. Tamira Brown, is reminding Vincentians that they have a part to play in ensuring a sustainable Earth for future generations. Addressing the World Earth Day Symposium on April 22nd at the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Community College, Dr. Brown stressed that the fate of planet Earth lies not only in the hands of world leaders or scientists, but ordinary citizens have a critical role to play. She said the Ministry of Sustainable Development will continue to progressively champion policies and initiatives which support renewable energy, biodiversity, conservation, climate resilience, and eco-conscious tourism. Meanwhile, Director of the Energy Unit, Lance Peters, said it is important to promote policies and programs which contribute towards the reduction and dependence on imported fuel. He said the focus should be on harnessing indigenous sources of renewable energy. Earth Day is celebrated annually to honor the achievements of the environmental movement and highlights the need to protect the planet. This year's focus is on renewable energy. The Royal St. Vincent and the Grenadines Police Force, RSVGPF, is investigating the circumstances surrounding an officer-involved shooting that resulted in the death of a male identified as Ashley Lohman of Sion Hill Spring Village. Preliminary investigations indicate that around 9:55 p.m. on Monday, April 21st, police responded to a burglary report made by a resident of Spring Village regarding an intruder at his home. Upon arrival, officers observed that the house was secured from the inside with visible signs of forced entry through a broken window. Officers made contact with Ashley Lohman, who was inside the residence, and instructed him to exit. During the subsequent engagement, Mr. Lohman reportedly became aggressive, armed himself with 2 knives, and inflicted an injury to the hand of one of the responding officers. In an effort to prevent further harm, the officer discharged his firearm, striking Mr. Lohman. Mr. Lohman was immediately transported to the Chateaubriand Hospital, where he was pronounced dead by the attending physician at approximately 11:38 p.m. The injured officer received medical treatment and is reported to be in stable condition. Personnel from the crime scene unit processed the scene and recovered several items of evidential value. The matter is under active investigation and is being reviewed by the relevant authorities in accordance with established procedures. The Royal St. Vincent and the Grenadines Police Force extends its deepest condolences to the immediate family and friends of the deceased. Officials from the Buildings, Roads and General Services Authority, BRAXA, had the privilege of participating in the Bookman Bay Secondary School Career Fair on Thursday, April 17th. Chief Executive Officer, CEO of BRAXA, Mr. Ken Bartholomew, Senior Electrical Supervisor, Mr. Calvert McPhee, Engineering Assistant, Mr. Absalom Hooper, and the Internal and External Relations Officer, Ms. Ramona John Maloney, each delivered insightful presentations. Speaking with the 4th and 5th form general students, the session was all about opportunity, helping the young minds explore the different career paths available right here in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and encouraging them to think about their future with confidence and curiosity. In a post on its Facebook page, BRAXA said, "We don't just build roads and bridges, we build futures. We believe in the power of learning a skill, finding your passion, and using your talents to make a meaningful contribution to society. We look forward to continuing to support and encourage the next generation of builders, engineers, and innovators." On to regional news. A federal judge in the United States has ruled that the financial records of Antigua and Barbuda's Prime Minister Gaston Brown and several other people, including his wife, must be produced but with strict confidentiality conditions attached, as the legal battle continues regarding the sale of a luxury mega yacht, Alfa Nero. Earlier this month, a United States court granted a motion temporarily stopping a subpoena to probe into the finances of Prime Minister Brown, his wife, his son, and several officials involved in the sale of the Alfa Nero. But U.S. District Judge Jesse M. Foreman on Tuesday, sitting in the Southern District of New York, issued a memo endorsement lifting the stay on subpoenas for the financial documents of individuals connected to the case and ordered that the materials be disclosed under a protective order, limiting access to attorneys only, meaning only legal counsel may review the information unless otherwise ordered. The landmark ruling allows discovery to proceed in the matter brought by Yulia Goryeva Motlokov, a businesswoman seeking evidence for use in foreign legal proceedings tied to the seizure and the sale of the Alfa Nero. The subpoenas target international wire transfer records linked to 19 individuals and entities alleged to be involved in questionable transactions. The Guyana government will table the long-anticipated Oil Pollution Prevention Preparedness Response and Responsibility Bill 2025 in the National Assembly next Monday. The bill establishes a modern and comprehensive legal framework to prevent oil spills, enhance national preparedness, ensure timely and effective response, and hold responsible parties accountable for damages caused. According to Newsroom Guyana, the proposed legislation, referred to as the Oil Spill Bill, was outlined by Attorney General and Minister of Legal Affairs Mohabir Anil Nanlal, SC, during his weekly program Issues in the News on Tuesday evening. With the expansion of Guyana's oil and gas industry, a strong legislative system is needed to protect the environment and ensure everyone involved in petroleum activities operates safely. In news on the international scene, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex are calling for stronger protections for children from the dangers of social media, saying enough is not being done. Prince Harry and Meghan are unveiling a memorial in New York City they say is dedicated to children who have died due to the harms of the internet. We want to make sure that things are changed so that no more kids are lost to social media, Prince Harry told the BBC Breakfast in New York. Life is better off social media, he said, adding he was grateful that his and Meghan's children were still too young to be online. And finally on the news at this hour, Pakistan has responded with tit-for-tat measures against India as tensions soar following a militant attack in Indian-administered Kashmir that killed 26 tourists. Islamabad suspended all visas issued to Indian nationals under an exemption scheme with immediate effect, as well as expelling some of its neighbors' diplomats and closing its airspace to Indian flights. According to the BBC, Indian police have named 3 of 4 suspected gunmen behind the attack, saying 2 are Pakistani citizens and a 3rd is a local Kashmiri man. Pakistan denies Indian claims that it played a role in the shooting. Tuesday's attack saw a group of gunmen fire on tourists near Pagalham, a resort in the disputed Himalayan region. This has been WeFM's 3 p.m. News. I have been your presenter, Narissa Bostwick. Do join us at 5:30 when we will bring you our next newscast.